Okay, cool. How's everyone's day going, Gage? What's up?
I'm doing great. How about you, man?
Ooh, I'm super hungry for pizza right now. Like, Papa John sounds lit.
Oh my God, you're getting Papa John's? Go
What's wrong with Papa
away.
John's?
Papa John's is garbage. There's this place called Luigi's right around the corner from my apartment, and it has amazing pizza.
See, I've never been there, so I can't really, comment on how amazing it is.
It's much better than a chain pizza, I promise you that.
Anyway, alright, so we've got a cool show for you guys. As
Mm-hmm.
promised, it is animal-filled, and we're going to start off with mine. It's an emu, so that's kind of like a weird one.
Mm-hmm.
So we're about to start this bad boy off, and here we go.
And Doug.
Exactly. Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance, so you only pay for what you need.
Nice. But, what's up with your partner?
Oh, we just spend all day telling everyone how we customize car insurance because no two people are alike, so... Limu gets a little confused when he sees another bird that looks exactly like him. Yeah. He'll figure it out. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Cool. All right. So I like that. Okay, so it's not great. This commercial is mostly used for awareness. It's like no two people are the same. It's kind of their motto, but I love the hilarious twist of it. I'm not sure why the emu's there. I'm gonna level with you, but I like the thing of like looking in the mirror, trying to find differences, being confused. Like, it's probably like a good 6.5, maybe a 6, probably a little bit lower depending on your critic. But it's just good because it's like really simple, fun humor around like education of like no two are the same. We'll customize for you, and then that slogan liberty, 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 whatever that is. That's just kind of annoying. Again, that doesn't do anything but just like kind of brand reinforcement. So
Yeah.
not great, not special. Like a 5 and I'm gonna go back. Sorry, a 5.5. Like just slightly above average. It was cool. It was funny, kind of quirky. I'm not sure like where the emu came in throughout this like creative brief information thing, but whatever.
See, I actually have a lot of thoughts on this. So some things they did well on purpose and some things they did mediocre unintentionally. So ads that are different than other ads in their category are a lot better. So like most insurance ads are the same. You know, there's a person, something happens, and we're here to help. You know, think Progressive. Think who's the one? Allstate, the chaos guy, right?
Yeah, State Farm as well with crazy
yeah.
things.
So like being creatively different is so important for your customer memory, and having that emu in there is incredibly different as well. Props to them. And then the liberty, liberty, liberty thing was a bell or a jingle works really, really well for just memory. Like songs help ads a lot. So I don't think the liberty, liberty, liberty was good. But like I think it's good to have something there. Progressive does something similar to no two people are the same. Farmers Insurance, they do a really good job of telling stories and showing that no two people are alike. I don't like that the brand message is the same as everyone else, but I like the small differences. I'll get like a 5.2, just a smidge above average.
Wow, we're actually on the same level for once.
I know, right?
Cool. So you did the shelter pet. So this is for a Star Story Adopt, the shelterproject.org, done by the Ad Council. Let me read the copy real quick. And the big copy says shelter pet and globally recognized pianist. Amazing stories start in shelters and rescues. Adopt today to start yours. Keyboard cat, 8 million plus YouTube views. And then down below it is the brand name and the place to go and the logos. So I'll let you take a first crack at this.
Yeah, so just pro tip for everyone watching. The Ad Council is a council that does not-for-profit for social things, social injustices, social campaigns. Yeah, and basically like the Ad Council gathers like amazing professionals from the industry to do just like pro bono work, right? Just like this is out of the goodness of our heart. Our time is incredibly valuable, but we're going to give it to you. I think the only thing like only thing that isn't paid for is the media, because that's obviously expensive. So pro tip, check out all the Ad Council's campaigns if you want to see like really cool ads and campaigns. But this one, goes into. So like pet culture, especially dog culture, is really on the rise. You see meme accounts all over Instagram and Facebook about cute dogs, cute cats. So there's a bit of a play on this, but the play is, think of all the potential this animal has, right? And very few people have said, man, I regretted getting a pet, and this just builds on that. So like there are an incredible amount of benefits to having a pet for your own personal happiness and like psychological aspects, but this ad does a really good job of showing you the potential that is in your pet, right?
Yeah, so it's funny. I looked at this and I first thought was like, is this like an award-winning cat that like plays the piano? Because it looked kind of weird in the eyes, like almost like it was crossed. I think it wasn't like looking in the same place.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, well, I mean, like I guess you could train a cat to play the piano. So I was kind of lost, but like now I look at it, it's just kind of this cute little funny, humorous way to be like, oh, adopt a pet. They're great. You're gonna do something fun, something good for them. So yeah, I mean, it was simple. There was a lot of intricacies, and like I didn't think it was like all like that special, because it was like cute cat can do crazy things. I give it like a 4.5 to a 5. It was cute, but like as far as like a messaging and insight and a like complexity standpoint, it was average, 4.5 to 5.
Before I give mine to build on it, how many people, especially younger people who this is targeted at, have like meme accounts or spam accounts for themselves or their animals? Like how many famous just dogs or cats or, you know, pet X, Y, and Z are there? This also kind of builds upon that as well. I'm gonna be like a 5.8, 5.9.
All right, now it's time for Curious Culture. And if you guys remember from last week, we talked about the whole do-it-yourself thing in Patagonia. So as always on the second show, we are going to repurpose that or tell you how to go somewhere better or how it could work in a different way. So I'm gonna go first, and I'm saying, so like you take it, the do-it-yourself mentality, the teaching yourself how to do something complex or interesting, either to make profit or to save yourself money. So this is all about like teaching yourself something intricate, right? Mm-hmm. So I think you can make a beautiful ad campaign for YouTube, ironically, about showing older people how to do cool things, how to teach yourself, because as you get older, you have more free time. And like research shows, it's better to like reach out and do different things. So a really cool way to do that would be like, hey, target to YouTube and be like, YouTube could do some research out of their vast amounts of data and be like the top 5 most search for and like practice things by older people or like new skills picked up, and they could just pick up, and I'm sure they have the content on YouTube, like these cool funny videos of like if it's painting or if it's craftsmanship or if it's cooking or if it's just kind of naming the cool thing that people like to do sometimes, and you can make a really good and cheap, at least creatively cheap, ad campaign out of that. Not that YouTube's hurting for money, but yeah, like that would be an amazing way to like get an older audience who's about to have more time, about to have more money. And
yeah, to piggyback, I have my own thing, but to piggyback off what you said, I would actually do a different route. I would create a video series for how older adults can learn technology to better relate to their kids, right? Because like elderly adults are notorious for like not being able to turn like an iPhone on or something of that nature for a variety of reasons. And if you could create like a series like how to work Instagram, Facebook, how to do Snapchat, how to do iPhone, how to do iPad, and some really popular apps that can really relate back to their kids or grandkids better, I think that'd be really interesting. Carry on to my thing, I would like to blow it out even bigger. So at Patagonia did this thing right where they encourage people to keep, rewear, patch up their old clothes, to reuse them in an effort to like hurt sales in the short term but help in the long term, right? This is essentially what they did. I would like to do that with cars. Bring your car in, we will help you, physically help you, and show you how to change the oil at like a third the cost or something, right? So you'd be taking, I'm not sure how these economics work out, but you could take, you know, L's, so to speak, on the short term, on repairing your car, and doing it, helping people do it. But in the long term, I think you would profit just like Patagonia did, because people would feel more attached to the brand. Like when you put your hands on and actually do it, like there's a human connection there. So I think Toyota, Ford, Honda, Chevy, Dodge could do this and take in the short term they would lose money, but I think the long term that they would greatly benefit with more brand loyalty.
So it's Capital One. They're doing the whole cafes for banking, right?
Oh,
Is
goodness.
doing it?
Yeah, I'm not a
it's
fan of it.
If it's not Capital One, I'll fix it in the description.
It's Capital One.
So they're doing something similar to where it's like, come in this cafe and we'll help you just by being around you, answering your questions and making you feel happy, giving you a good experience. Because like it does like I don't think Ford, whatever, let's just use Ford. Ford should or could teach people to start messing with their electronics or like governors in their cars. So like yeah, it's gonna be like super simple stuff like changing your oil, or I'm not good with cars. Let's go with changing your oil or like an air filter or something. So like it's gonna be like really menial stuff, probably stuff that costs you under $100.
Yeah, and then you could even do a series off the back of that, like, oh, here's all the ways that we help our people. We're not all about profit, and here we are. It'd be great PR, it'd be great ad. I'm not sure how the economics work. Maybe only do it in certain regions. I don't know.
Yeah, I like it. The only thing I realized is that we kind of got off of is that we were like, this is for millennials. I'm not sure how it translates to older people, but okay, so yours would still work for millennials because like you could target them. With my older person thing, I like to think that like as I learn new things, so like taking art classes, taking yoga classes, like those are very popular with older people. I'm not sure how that translates with like the experience of taking it versus watching like a video on YouTube. So I feel there'll have to be a study about that, some research. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think it would still work, but I think you have to morph it a little bit from the original idea.
Yeah, good market research.